You know that feeling when your schedule and your task list are very full, but none of it feels good? You're booked and you're stretched thin, and yet somehow still missing the stuff that makes you feel like you, makes you feel actually joyful? What if the problem isn't how much you're doing, but rather what you're doing? In today's episode, we're taking a tip from Marie Kondo, Japan's queen of minimalism, and seeing if we can apply it to time instead of to stuff. Stay with me to hear how. Welcome to the Do More, Stress Less podcast. I'm your host, Alexis Hasselberger, a time management and productivity coach. In every episode, I give you actionable, practical tips to help you learn to use your time in a way that feels good to you every day. No more hustling, scrambling, or struggling to keep your head above water. So let's dive in, and soon enough, you'll be doing more and stressing less. I love a good analogy, and I'm also partial to Marie Kondo. Not that my house is anywhere close to a minimalist beauty, but her concept of only having things around that spark joy really resonates with me. And her clothes folding style is way more efficient than anything I ever did before. Just saying. If you're not familiar, you can think of Marie Kondo as the decluttering queen of Japan and now the world, who wrote the life-changing magic of tidying up. Fun fact, did you know that one of my clients once compared me to Marie Kondo? And I took it as the ultimate compliment. In fact, my client said, Alexis was the Marie Kondo of my home and work life. Before my sessions with her, I had 10 Post-its taped to my computer and desk and to-do lists everywhere, and my mind was constantly buzzing about all the things I had to do. But she helped me find a system that worked. Okay, moving on. So in any case, what if you took the Marie Kondo approach to stuff and applied it to time, or at least to your time outside of work? I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that it's possible to KonMari your workday. Some of my work sparks joy, yes, but there are still parts that will never spark joy, like email and invoicing. And I'm betting the same may be true for you. But what if in your leisure time, you threw out the things that don't spark joy, like doom scrolling for hours, and replaced it with stuff that does? For me, it's pottery. For you, well, you tell me. In taking this analogy a step further, what if you took the one in, one out closet approach that those of us who've lived in small houses, old houses, or New York City apartments know all too well, and applied that to your time? Instead of committing to more when you don't have time for more, what if you applied this one in, one out approach? Don't add anything unless you remove something that sparks less joy. I know, you want to do it all. Me too. I'm not immune to that feeling, but that's impossible, and it's a recipe for burnout. So what do you think? Are you willing to try treating your time like you treat your closet? If you're loving this podcast, I'd really appreciate it if you took just a moment to give it a 5-star review. This isn't a vanity metric, although, of course, I want to know if you like it. Your reviews help other listeners find the show. It really makes a difference. So your review is a sort of pay it forward type of good deed.